There is a very interesting Jewish perspective behind this. And this interpretation that I'm about to present to you comes from the Talmud, specifically Bava Batra 91b and the Yalkut Shimoni. It tells a heartbreaking story about David's father, Jesse, and his mother, Nitzevet. Here is the story of how David was conceived in sin, according to that. From his father's perspective, from his brother's perspective, from the world's perspective. But he was conceived in righteousness, from God's perspective. So the story goes like this. Jesse was the grandson of Ruth, the Moabitess. In the Torah, Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 3, it says that an Ammonite or Moabite shall not enter into the assembly of the Lord. So late in his life, Jesse was seized by a terrible doubt. He worried that his lineage was flawed because he was a descendant of a Moabite. He and his children were illegitimate Jews. The law was later clarified to apply only to Moabite men, not to Moabite women like Ruth, but Jesse was strict and unsure. So then he came up with then there was a plan to stop the spreading his sin, and creating more so-called illegitimate children. Jesse separated from his wife, Nitzevet. He stopped having marital relations with her entirely. After many years of separation, he decided to take a Canaanite maidservant. His logic was that if he had a child with her, the child would have the status of a slave, which could be formally freed and then legally enter the Jewish community, bypassing the Moabite stipulation, bypassing the Moabite clause. So the maidservant, however, was loyal to her mistress, David's mother, Nitzevet. She saw Nitzevet's pain of being rejected.